John, thanks for joining us after today's victory. How did you view the 90 minutes?
Yeah, well, it's a good win, no matter how you put it. It's a good win. We looked to get a response from last week, and we certainly got it. Yeah, I mean, even 11v11, I felt that the writing was on the wall that we were going to make some chances today and create chances, because I say even with 11v11 we went through the defence 2 or 3 times. Kevin actually went round the goalkeeper and he tried to stay up, a bit off balance, and unfortunately can't get his shot on target. It might have been a decision for the referee if he had gone down, but certainly the goalkeeper caught him. But he was very honest to try and stay on his feet, and it was a bit of a blow to lose Kevin. But obviously we got a goal nice and early. Ian Davison, first goal of the season, which is good. I'm glad about that. Hopefully can get 2 or 3 more over the course of the rest of the season. Disappointing to lose the goal, obviously. It was the first time the ball had gone into our box, and it was disappointing to lose that. However, again, the response to losing the goal was very good, and we played some really good football. Louis Vaughan getting on the goal score sheet there. Grant Gillespie was excellent for the goal that he scored. He did really well to come up on a second ball and showed great composure to finish it. He's done great to find Louis Vaughan for the goal that Louis Vaughan scores, I'm sure. And Ewan Murray with his header. So we were creating chance after chance after chance. So it could have been a few more, because I think by the end, I thought Louis Vaughan had a great chance at the start of the second half to make it 5 a bit quicker, and then he's had one he's put in the side net. So Louis possibly could have had a hat trick, because Duggan could probably have had a hat trick today, or no far away from that. He's hit the post, and he's had one ruled offside, which we don't think was. I think the other one was offside, but he's hit the post. He's had one offside, so he could have had a hat trick. Obviously, because Duggan does score, he takes it really well. It's a really good move. It's what you've got to do against a packed defence. Combination 1-2s round about the edge of the box to get him behind, and he took it really, really well. Obviously, Stenhousemuir were sitting in and making it difficult for us, as most difficult as we could, but we still created chances, and we're very patient as well. So not a good day's work. 5 different goal scorers. Response from last week. It's bad news on Kevin. Looks like he's pulled his hamstring, so that's a massive blow. However, Chris Duggins came on and done well, and Liam Buchanan was working away all day there until we changed it at 20 minutes to go or so, 18 minutes to go, something like that. So yeah, all in all, good day's work.
Fans always want to ask questions about seeing a reaction after a defeat, and I thought you said something really pertinent last week, where you said, well, your expectations is that players have that pride and passion every time they go over the white line. Yeah. Is today much more much more representative of what your team can deliver?
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, but there isn't any excuse for no doing that. We should be doing that every week. That should be a gimme. That should be a gimme, and the players know that. However, if you drop your standards, you'll drop points, and that's what we've done whenever we've kind of dropped our standards. But the standard was excellent today, and yes, exactly, that's what we're looking for. So the response was good. Before you can go on a run and win 2 or 3 games, you have to win one. You have to start somewhere, and today was again another start. We looked to build on that in a difficult game away from home to Airdrie, to obviously beat East Fife today. So the ups and downs of football. East Fife were very high as kites last week, and no doubt they'll be disappointed this week. So we stretched the gap on East Fife, and yeah, pleased.
You've changed the starting 11 today. What was the thoughts behind that?
Yeah, well, we've been fairly consistent with it, but I think what I don't want is people just thinking they can turn up and just go and take a jersey, and there has to be competition here, and the competition has been growing. But you couldn't change the team after Arbroath. The team were excellent against Arbroath with regards to all the other things there: attitude, desire, commitment. And so there was no way you could change the team. But last week's performance gave me that opportunity to do what I've done today. And we've won the game. Has it worked? Yeah, you would say so. But the players have to realise that to keep a hold of jersey now, they'll have to be playing well in a winning team. And that's the only way that you can stay in the team, by playing well, working really, really hard, and being in a winning team. So there lies, the challenge.
You mentioned goals throughout the team, 5 different goal scorers, 2 defenders, and a man of the match performance from Grant Gillespie coming into the midfield. I thought he was really key today.
He was excellent. He was different class. Yeah, he's got a great appreciation of the position. So yeah, Grant came in the team at Hampden at right back, and he made that position himself. And he's had some great performances there, none more so than against Arbroath the week before, when he snuffed out Bobby Lynn. You know, and we can't forget that. You know, Bobby Lynn gave us a hard time when he out here and scored against us, and has given most defenders a hard time all season. And having an absolute great season, scored so many goals in half a season. So Grant snuffed him out the week before. So I felt today the opportunity was there to put him into central midfield player beside Nat. I thought the two of them were excellent, and in particular the range of passing and the variety of passing that Grant showed today was top draw.
You mentioned Kevin. Will the plan be for him to head for a scan now?
Well, I would think so. I think that will need to be done. I think to determine the extent of the injury, and thereafter Jim Scanlon, the physio, can start to work on him.
Something I noticed more so pre-match was a real intensity to the build-up to the game, and also a little quirky thing for the fans to spot that the team were out earlier at half-time for a little drill. That was a new development. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, it's a new year, and Tom Ritchie has been working with our guys. Obviously, Tom's a Kirkcaldy man, and he works at the Fife College. And he's been involved in football for many, many years. Go back as long as 20 years ago. I worked with Tom at Hearts. He was working with Craig Levine at Cowdenbeath before that, and he came to Hearts with Craig Levine in 2000. So I've known Tam for a long time, and he's helped me out even when I came here at first. I think probably Craig had him in, and Tam stayed along for a while and helped me out as well when my first time I was here back in 2006. So he has been coming in on a Tuesday. He's a top fitness coach. He knows his stuff, and he's obviously had a successful period working with Paul Hartley as well. So he finds himself out of work, and although Gilly's wife might not like me for saying this, I think he was getting a bit fed up walking in the shops on a Saturday afternoon and wanted a wee bit back in. So he's helped us out today, purely voluntary. She might not like that either. He's not getting paid or nothing like that. He just came in to get away from going around Marks and Spencer's and the likes, and so we changed things today. You're always a wee bit wary as a manager at times to change things, but I thought there is an opportunity here. It's New Year. We'll bring him in. It helps myself and Paul. We don't have a massive staff here, and we can't do everything. So Tam's an expert in what he does, but what he does really well for us is warm-ups. He took the players at half-time, so the substitutes were getting worked at half-time and supervised at half-time. He's then come in the dressing room, and we went out 2 or 3 minutes early to do some pre-restart work, so the lads are ready to go at the start of the second half. And this is all the stuff that Tam would have done at all his clubs he's been at. And then after the match, he makes sure that the guys cool down properly, and the guys that haven't played do some endurance runs that will continue to keep their fitness levels up. So, as I say, myself and Paul, we can't do everything, but Tam's volunteered to come in and help us out, and he's a massive help, as is Darren Murray, who's been helping us as well. So a couple of great assets to us.
Creativity to try and push every benefit out of our full-time status.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I say we come in, just me and Paul. We can't do everything, you know. So we've taken the help on board, and it will make us more professional, and the players will appreciate it in the longer term.
Thanks very much, John. On behalf of the Rovers fans, Happy New Year to you and your squad.
Yeah, and Happy New Year to everyone. Hopefully it's a good one.
Cheers, John.